Hello Slaters. Slaters, in our last video session, we discussed about olden games, isn't it? Did you all ask your parents and grandparents about the games that they used to play in their childhood? Very nice. Children, in today's video, we will continue reading the lesson and discuss more about games. Now, as the time has passed, the games played in earlier times have also changed. Let's learn more about this as we read from the textbook. Slaters, please turn to page number 23 and place your finger on the text as I read. Games now. Children play many types of games today. Rahul's cousin Greta is an expert at playing Stapu. It is also called hopscotch or pandi or tokudbilla. Slaters, underline the words hopscotch, pandi and tokudbilla. Also underline the word Stapu. So Slaters, we can see the different names given to hopscotch locally. Hopscotch has other local names too. They are Lele, Kuntebele and Potsy. For this game, a chalk is used for drawing a pattern or a grid on the ground. It has 8 sections which are numbered. Players throw a small object, which is usually a flat stone or a bottle cap or a shell, in an orderly fashion as per the numbers in the grid. The player then has to hop over squares with the stone. Continue till the last square, turn around and hop back again. Pick up the object used and come out of the grid without losing balance. Slaters, this game is believed to be centuries old from the days of ancient Rome. Roman soldiers were believed to use hopscotch for improving their footwork as they ran the hopscotch grid wearing their entire armor. Now Slaters, what is an armor? Armor is the metal covering worn by soldiers while fighting battles. They used to wear it or they still wear it for their safety. Now let's continue reading. Greta also loves hide and seek. She teaches Rahul a new game called chain. To play this game, one player starts chasing the other players. Whoever the player touches joins her or him as a catcher. The second chaser now holds the catcher's hand and starts chasing the others. Soon, a chain of catchers is formed. The game ends when there are no more players to be caught. So Slaters, I'm pretty sure that you all must have played this game at some point of time. The name of the game itself suggests that the players form a chain. The game becomes quite interesting when the catchers have to hold the other catcher and still continue chasing the other players. This game requires lots of coordination and strategy. Now let's continue with the reading. Later at Rahul's house, Greta, Rahul and Salim play Ludo and Scrabble. Salim's sister, Zara, also plays with them. Zara shows them how to play Atlas. One of them calls out the name of a place and the others have to find it in the atlas. The person who finds it first is the winner. The winner calls out the next place and this way the game continues. Now Slaters, underline the word atlas. It means a book of maps or charts. So Slaters, as we read in the passage, after reaching at Rahul's home, all the friends played indoor games like Ludo and Scrabble. You all must be aware of these two games, isn't it? Both of these games are board games. Now what are board games? Excellent! Games which are played using a board and its pieces or components. Slaters, which board games do you like to play? You can write down the names of the board games that you enjoy playing. You can also mention why do you enjoy playing that game. Slaters, in the above passage we came across board games like Ludo and Scrabble. Let's know more about these games. Ludo is the most popular game of all times. The game can be played by 2 to 4 players. The players race against each other with their tokens from start to finish point as per the numbers which appear on the dice. Slaters, it is known to be derived from old Indian game called Pachisi. Pachisi or 25, which is the highest score that can be made using cowrie shells. Cowrie shells are smooth and shiny egg-like shaped shells. In earlier times, cowrie shells were used as money. Isn't that strange? Pachisi is similar to a simpler game called Chopper. Slaters, you all must be aware that in the epic of Mahabharata, the Pandavas lost the game of Chopper against the Kauravas. They lost their entire fortune after losing this game. The game of Pachisi was also played by the Mughal Emperor Akbar. Later, in 1891, an Englishman, Alfred Collier, claimed it as his invention and named it as Royal Ludo. This is when Pachisi became Ludo. Although the game has changed its name, most of its rules and the way it is played still remains the same. That was some story about a game, isn't it, children? Now, let's talk about Scrabble. Scrabble is a fun game that enhances vocabulary. The board game contains 225 tiles which have to be placed on the board for spelling out words using the letters. This is very similar to crossword puzzles. The game was originally called Crisscross and later was renamed as Scrabble. So Slaters, you can see how the games have changed from the olden times. Old or new, all these games were designed as recreational activities to manage our daily stress along with the enhancement of our mental abilities. Now let's continue reading the lesson. Playing as work. Rahul and Greta then go to Salim's house. There, they start talking about their favorite sportsperson. Sportspersons are people who play a sport out of their interest and also earn their living. Greta's favorite sportsperson is Saina Nehwal. She wants to play badminton like her. Rahul wants to play tennis like Sania Mirza. Salim likes the cricketer Ravichandran Ashwin. He wants to bowl like him. So Slaters, the above passage discusses about everyone's favorite sportsperson. Sportsperson are people who take up sport as their profession. They are highly dedicated and committed towards playing for their country. There are many sportspersons who have earned many medals and made our country proud at international level. Slaters, can you identify the sportsperson shown in your textbook? Very good. She is Sania Mirza. She is a tennis player and has won many medals for India and was earlier ranked as number 1 in the women's doubles ranking. Now Slaters, sports personalities have certain qualities within them that helps them in winning and becoming popular. These include a strong desire to win, focus, discipline, a good code of conduct or behavior, competitiveness, and dedication towards their work. These qualities are shared by people in all professions. However, these qualities are more prominent among sports players. I am sure you all must be having your favorites among sports personalities too. You can write few lines about your favorite sports person and describe what qualities about that sports person you like the most. So Slaters, with this we end our 4th lesson. Let's recapitulate what we learned from this lesson. We learned that after a hard day's work, we need to have fun, which is known as recreation. Recreation helps us relax and feel fresh again. Outdoor games keep us active, healthy, and fit. Indoor games are equally fun and improve our mental capabilities. We learnt about old games like Gilli Danda, Sattu, Kho-Kho and Hopscotch. We understood how games have changed from olden times till date. We also learned how games like Ludo and Scrabble have changed and how they were played earlier. We understood that some people take up sports as their profession and they have several qualities that help them in achieving their goals. I thoroughly enjoyed this lesson, Slaters, and I also learned a lot about games and sports. I hope you all enjoyed it too. Slaters, before I leave, I would like to remind you all on the task of writing about your favorite sports person. Write 4 to 5 lines about your favorite sports person and the reason why you like them. I will meet you all in the next session. Till then, keep learning. Thank you.